Hey everyone, my name is Mars, like the planet, and this is Housewarmin. Today I'm going to be making a loaded baked potato soup. During the fall and winter time, soups are one of the most popular things to make, and so this one is a super easy, beginner-friendly soup if you've never made anything like this before. So let's just get into the recipe. So first I'm going to prep my vegetables. I'm going to cube up a few Yukon Gold potatoes. I think that yellow potatoes work a lot better than a russet potato, but I'm just going to wash these and then cube these up into small pieces. Remember, we are boiling this, so the smaller the pieces, the better. Then I'm going to dice up one yellow onion. And then after that, I'm ready to start my roux. To make this soup nice and thick and creamy, I'm going to first start off by adding a couple tablespoons of butter into a hot pan, as well as my onion and some minced garlic. You can use as much garlic as you like. In this house, we love garlic, so I'm going to be putting quite a bit. After the butter has melted and it's all incorporated, I'm going to add some flour. I'm going to add about a cup of flour or just cover the bottom of the pan, and then I'm going to start to stir that up just to let the flour cook for about 1 minute. After the flour has cooked, I'm going to slowly add in 1 cup of milk, as well as 3 cups of heavy cream. You can use heavy whipping cream or just regular heavy cream. They are basically just the same, and you can cook with whatever. You want to make sure that when you're adding in your milk and your heavy cream that you are whisking and you are adding just a little bit at a time. After that, I'm going to add in 4 cups of chicken broth. And I'm going to make sure that this comes up to a boil as I add in my potatoes. You want to make sure that you're being careful adding in your potatoes just because this liquid is hot, so you don't want it to splash on you. Next, I'm going to go ahead on and season up this soup. I'm going to add salt, pepper, and cayenne pepper, but you can add whatever you like. After that, this soup is going to boil for about 15 minutes just until the potatoes are fork tender. While that soup is boiling, I'm going to go ahead on and get my bacon ready to go. I am using pre-cooked bacon just because it makes this step a lot easier. I don't have to fry a bacon in a pan, but if you do want to use raw bacon, you can, but I'm just going to use the pre-cooked package version and just follow the instructions and put it in the microwave. After 60 seconds, my bacon is nice and crispy, and I'm going to put it on a chopping board. I find that instead of using a knife, using kitchen scissors does help me cut up this bacon a lot easier and a lot quicker. So don't forget to use your kitchen scissors if your knife is not really working in your favor. After all my bacon is chopped up, my potatoes are basically done. I'm going to just pull a few out on a spoon and pierce them with a fork, and yep, they are ready to go. Next, I'm going to mash a couple of these potatoes up just to make the soup nice and thick and creamy. You can use a whisk, you can use a fork, you can use a cup, you can use whatever you have. I know some people like to scoop some of the potatoes out and put them in a blender. I've also seen people use an immersion blender, but I'm just going to be using a whisk, and I'm going to be mashing the potatoes along the side of the pot. Remember just to be careful because once again, this soup is hot and you don't want to burn yourself, but if the potatoes are done, they should mash pretty easily. We only have a few more steps and then this baked potato soup is all done. We're going to lower the heat and then we're going to add in our cheddar cheese. You can use the grated kind that already comes in a bag, or you can grate your own. Then I'm going to put in all of that bacon and just reserve a little bit to garnish at the end. And with that, our potato soup is completely done and ready to serve. I'm going to ladle this yummy soup into a bowl and I'm going to garnish with cheese, bacon, and a little bit of sour cream. You can also add chives or green onions, but I don't like those on my soup, but you can definitely add them. And with that, our soup is completely done. This soup is so warm and cozy and it just feels like a hug in a bowl. I hope that you try to make this and I hope that you enjoy it. I post new videos every single Wednesday, so I will see you guys next week. Bye.